Hello and welcome back. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ellie and I'm an urban cut flower grower here in Taupo, New Zealand. That's gardening zone 9B. Today I'm just going to show you how I harvest my tulips to sell to the local florists. So how I harvest tulips for wholesale. When I harvest my tulips, I'm going right down to where the stem meets the soil and I'm pulling up. I'm trying to support that stem as best I can when I pull, and I'm pulling the whole bulb up with the tulip. I do this with for a couple of reasons. You can see the extra stem length that I have got from that tulip from pulling it up with the whole bulb, and when you're selling wholesale you really want the longest stem length possible. And the other reason is I treat all my tulips as annuals, and that is because they're not going to come back to the same quality that they did this year. So yeah, I'm not going to get a super harvestable crop from them or a reliable crop as well, so I am just treating them as annuals. Now I pop them in the bucket with their bulb on, and I am going to just process them now. So next I'm going to fill up a bucket with nice clean water, and you want your bucket to be nice and clean as well when you're doing this. So I'm just getting the bucket ready for the tulips to go into once I have snipped the bulb off each of them. So I'm just going to pull them out one by one and just clip that bulb off. You can see here that I'm going right to the top of the bulb, and that is just again to get the best stem length I can out of these tulips. I was trying to film this with one hand, so apologies. You can see that this is quite a labour intensive process, even on a small scale like this, so it's just something to keep in mind when you are pricing your flowers as well. Some definitely require a little bit more care than others when it comes to processing. I just noticed when I was harvesting this one, it's just got some extra damage to some of the top leaves. And the damage is just kind of a little bit beyond what I would consider acceptable. So I'm just going to leave that one out and not sell this one. The next thing I'm going to do is wash the tulips, because they push up out of the ground. They do get a little bit of soil on them, and I just want to deliver them nice and clean just to save the florist work. So that's what I'm going to do next. Whoa, it's windy. When I am washing my tulips, it's mainly just this lower leaf that gets a little bit of mud in there. So I just take my hose and I just kind of wash downwards so it doesn't damage the flower head, and I just wash down, and the kind of pressure of the hose will blast all that mud out there, and then I just transfer it into my bucket. When you pop it in your bucket, just make sure that the stem is sitting nice and straight. Tulips have a tendency to curl their stems under if they are not sitting straight down. Okay, so this is my bucket of tulips, which is nicely washed, and they are in nice fresh clean water, and I'm just going to leave those inside just to rest just for an hour or two before I drop them off to the florist. I also just found a beautiful freesia, a ranunculus stem, and this gorgeous tall delphinium stem. It's showing up as like royal blue on the camera, but it's a really deep purple with a black centre, so I am going to take those in as well. I just thought I would show you a video of what the tulips look like when they're harvested compared to what they're like when they're fully open. And I did send the florist a picture of what they're like when they're open, just so they can keep in mind that they are quite different when they're arranging with them. And I just let them know the variety as well. A little tip if you are dropping your bucket off with the flowers is just to tie something around it so you know it's yours. That way you can get your buckets back. Thank you for watching. I really hope you found this video useful, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel if you did. I will see you next time.